These rings are a perfect and unbroken circle, the symbol of eternity. So let your love be to all eternity.
There are no words to describe how much I love you and how much you mean to me. My vows today can do my love for you some justice. From our very first date, I knew you were different. You didn't try to kiss me goodnight, but instead you hugged me and held the door open for me as I walked up to my apartment. Although at the time I was a little disappointed I didn't get a kiss, I knew that small gesture that would have gone unnoticed by many was something that made you stand out amongst the crowd. You have given me so much with the little we have. Every moment spent with you is an adventure, and they get better each time. Throughout our relationship, you have learned more about me than I know about myself. And you have not only accepted my flaws, but you have embraced them. I have high standards that I myself cannot always meet, but you strive to be the absolute best man you can be for me. You support me and encourage me in all that I do. You have been my shoulder to cry on, my rock to lean on, and my pedestal to stand on. You make me laugh so hard my stomach hurts, and you give the best forehead kisses. But most importantly, you love me with all that you have, and it's apparent to everyone here today that you love me endlessly. I'm forever thankful to have such an amazing man that I get to call my best friend, and in a few minutes I'll also get to call my husband. Matt, I promise to love you with all that I have. I promise to be strong for us and to always build you up. I promise to always keep an open mind as we navigate and build our life together. I promise to learn more about you each day. I promise to make decisions that will benefit both of us. I promise to be on your team and stand by you through the many chapters of our life. I promise to never stop dating you, loving you, and always be ready for our next adventure. Matt, I love you with all my heart.
You've seen the beautiful and the ugly of me, and you still have stood by my side. It's not easy being with a military member, but you always have my back. Through the good and the bad, you've always been there, and for that I thank you. You know me better than anyone in this room. I thought I was going to be inside. And you saved me from the darkest places. And for that, I love you. You've given me something to look forward to. Every time I see you, it all makes sense. I knew you'd be the one the second I saw How Amazing You Are with Children. And I can't wait to see where this goes. I can't wait to raise a family with you. Kellsie, you're an amazing person, and I can't wait to grow up with you. You're the most beautiful person I've met inside and out, and I can't wait to see where life takes us. You mean the absolute world to me. I couldn't be any happier than right now in this moment. I love you, Kellsie.
For it all, this is who we are, and this is where it starts.
So I know that some of us here know Matt. Some of us, probably more of us here, know Kellsie. But not a lot of us know Matt and Kellsie. And so I just wanted to take a little bit of time to introduce them. So I sent each one of them some questions, and they sent me back answers. And hopefully they don't know what they said about each other. And I really did decide that I'm not going to surprise or embarrass them. So you can relax. Don't worry about that. But one of the questions I asked was, how did you meet? And like a lot of people these days, they met on social media. And the one that they met through was Bumble. I don't know if you know how Bumble works, but the woman makes the first contact. Yeah. So Matt and Kellsie are both on it, and Matt gets a, hey. That was Kelsey's introduction. And Matt was with some friends, and he was like, holy cow, who's this beautiful woman that just sent me a message? So he messaged back. Don't know exactly what all that said, but then Kellsie gets his message back, and she's like, he looks a little chunky. I'm not sure if this is the guy, but she did respond back. And I tell that story because I think it's hilarious what our first impressions were. Matt's first impression of Kellsie, right on. Beautiful, inside and out. Matt, chunky? Not so much.
I'm working on it.
But I think it's really instructive that sometimes when we don't have the full information, our first impressions can be a little questionable. So I'm glad you guys made it through that. First kiss. So, luckily they made it through this one. This is a great story. So they were at a bar. We decided to go play Big Buck Hunter, which is a deer shooting game if you guys don't know what it is. And I don't know how close the score was. I hear Matt just barely edged Kellsie out. The bet was close. The bet was that the loser had to kiss the winner on the cheek. So Kellsie goes in to pay up the bet. Matt, being the smooth operator that he is, as Kelsey's coming in, turns his head to get the lip kiss, misjudged just a little bit and didn't quite get the lip kiss in. But they did make up for it later on when he kissed her goodnight, and that was their first kiss. Next question I asked was, why do you want to marry this person? And I want to say these are Matt and Kelsey's exact words that I'm going to read. So Kellsie, Matt said, literally said, she is beautiful in every way, strongest faith I've ever seen, and isn't afraid to call me out and keep me in check, but also builds me up when I need it. She is so patient with me and will be an amazing mother of our future children. And by the way, watching Matt with the kids yesterday, you can be a great dad too. Matt, Kellsie said, and I quote, he makes me feel loved and he makes me feel safe. He helps me to better communicate, to better express my feelings, to be more understanding, and to not jump to conclusions. He loves me unconditionally, and he always reassures me how much I mean to him just because. The common thread running through all of their answers to my questions, not just this one, were encouragement and support of each other in hard times, enjoyment through time spent playing games, cooking, and being with friends, and knowing that the other is always a safe space, no matter what.
sister of the bride. Jenna.
That was the Paulson song.